What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the show. This is sweet chili beef fried rice, which is some leftovers from my recipe I did yesterday. Check out that video at the end. So what we're going to do is we've got some soy sauce, we've got some sushi vinegar, we've got a bit of sesame oil, and we've got some nice Lingham sweet chili sauce, which is one of my favourites. We'll get some oil in the pan, and that's just some sesame oil. I didn't have much else at the time, so that'll do. And that's my leftovers. So that's the rice and the beef that I just put in one bowl. Just empty it out onto your pan, which is on like a nice medium to high heat, and just start breaking that rice apart and gradually mixing everything up and just sort of smashing any big clumps of rice because you want it to cook nice and evenly. And then once you get it to that, give it a little toss around if you fancy it. Why the hell not? Show off a little bit, you know, and then that's kind of it. Give that a few minutes just to cook up and warm through properly, maybe about 4 or 5 minutes at least, maybe a bit more, and then move it all to the side like you're seeing there, and we're going to get the eggs in there. So a little knob of butter and then crack the 2 eggs in there. You don't really need to whisk it up beforehand because I quite like having a blend of whites and yolk kind of a bit separate, so I just sort of do a rough kind of scramble. As you can see, I'll leave this kind of real time so you can kind of see exactly how long it's going to take. So just kind of roughly mix things up, but don't fully kind of blend it all together because it's really nice to have that little mix of yolk and white and stuff once you kind of toss it through the rice. So as you can see, we're kind of getting to a pretty good stage where it's nicely scrambled up, firming up a little bit, and when it starts to look around like this, then we're ready to just start mixing that through the rice. So just toss that through the rice, get that all nicely kind of mixed up so it's kind of looking like that, and then we're going to add a bit of flavours. So we're going to add some soy sauce and a little splash of the sushi vinegar. This adds a nice little vinegary note, but also a tiny hint of sweetness as well, which is really nice. Give that a nice toss round and just keep that cooking through and warming up nicely. Maybe give that another 3 or 4 minutes and then add in your favourite sweet chili sauce. I like this Lingham stuff because it's got no rubbish in it. It's just chilies, sugar and vinegar, and that's it. And it's super tasty. It's got a nice kick to it. And in a stir fry like this, little fried rice or something, it's just brilliant. So give that a nice good mix together. I always add a little bit of white pepper towards the end, so get that in there, toss it round, and just keep cooking that through, and then there you go. Serve it in your bowl, as much or as little as you want. You could add some extra stuff on the side with it if you wanted to, but this is just a great little snack, you know, like a lunch or a quick meal to have the next day. And because you've got the most of it done the day before with my beef stir fry, it's super easy to make. And, you know, there you go, super tasty. You know, got a few veggies in it, got a nice little hint of vinegar, the sweet chili in there, super tasty. What can I say? Chow down, enjoy, give it a go. There's some videos at the end which will take you to the original recipe I did yesterday, so give that a go, and then you can do this recipe really easily. So cheers for tuning in, and we'll be back soon. Cheers.